We live in a world of massive and rapid technological transition. New technologies are coming on almost every day. We're seeing major challenges to the world of work. People are losing jobs due to technological transformation. We're seeing new industries develop that actually undercut old ones. We're seeing global competition where people who are thousands of miles away are taking jobs away from people close to home. And we're losing, I think, the work for average people of average ability. The average worker who's not all that skilled and not all that prepared for sort of the new world, and they're finding their jobs disappear in front of them. We're not thinking very hard about what we're going to do to keep them employed and give them decent kind of incomes. So the challenge that sort of exists for a place like Edmonton or for any major city is, how do you position yourself in a 21st century economy? And the answer is, you have to look close at home. What are our strengths? What do we do better than other places? Do we have the human resources? Do we have the physical resources? Do we have natural resources that give us a global advantage? And you then have to mobilize. It is not something that can be done by one person or one company or even by a city government. It has to be a collective enterprise to contemplate the future, figure out where technology is going, embrace it with real enthusiasm, create discussions and investment and incubators and startup operations. I think Edmonton has an opportunity to present itself to the world as the tech center of the subarctic. This is a vast expanse that goes all the way around the globe, includes a whole bunch of remote and mountainous and winter kind of areas in other parts of the planet. We could become here in Edmonton and in Canada generally the leading provider of tech services into that circumpolar subarctic. And if we did that, we would be positioned to be truly globally competitive, doing something we already do well, figuring out how to put it onto digital platforms, exploding around the planet, and becoming a global leader. The future in the 21st century relies on innovation, creativity, global perspectives, beating back the challenge of Asia, figuring out how to compete internationally. Edmonton is a fine city doing very, very well in so many areas, but its future is not secure unless it figures out how to adapt to the technological world that we live in.